Hello, I'm here at another time with another post. This is Chaos Theory, back at you. I've seen on the news recently about knife incidents, knife-related murder and mayhem. There's not a whole lot I can really say on the subject. I am a personal expert regarding swords, melee weaponry, as well as proficient in hand-to-hand combat techniques, but I'm simply trying to bring forth a few things to try to help people. If you're a police officer, you should have complete expert training in melee, hand-to-hand, and ranged combat. These techniques will assist in saving your life and saving the lives of others. And simply, everything that you might happen to do regarding your own personal safety and the safety of your family and friends, you should always know how to fight with a sword. It's extremely illogical, but it's highly reasonable. You should have the defense strategies necessary in order to survive. Because, as it is, if you have these strategies to defend yourself, you might be able to survive further than just to your car, or when you get in from work, have a hard day, you want to relax. I understand that. But a man and his wife, both members of the police force, were brutally murdered a few days ago. They were stabbed to death. And that's something that it really offended me to find out that police officers aren't trained in melee combat. Melee combat is extremely difficult to master, I understand. But if you're going to be a police officer, that's a title you should be ready to defend. Melee combat is one form of oppression. It happens. People in Syria get their hands and heads chopped off with machetes, swords, knives, extended barreled weaponry like guns can blow hands off, blow arms off, heads off, you name it. And police are trained in firearms combat. But they're not trained in weapons like knives, swords, machetes, axes. These things have reach, and I understand that most people can't defend against them because they're harder. But you should always be defensive when it comes to these things, because simply having the training and never having to use it is one of the best things you could ever have. If you never have to fight a day in your life, you should still know how to defend yourself in these instances. Ladies and gentlemen of the police force, I congratulate you on your tours of duty. If you've ever been in the military, I appreciate your service there too. I apologize for what this world's coming to. I'm one of the people who hates to see it coming to what it is, but it's life. And if you do wonder, yes, I'm a Christian. I'm a member of a few different churches. But the one thing that I am, that people don't understand, I am a registered minister for the Universal Life Church. The difference between me and other preachers, I'm not licensed. But that doesn't stop me from giving what advice I can regarding the true God. The one God that apparently nobody understands is because the one true and only God is a God of love, not a God of hatred. God loves you no matter who you are, what you do, no matter how you live your life. God loves you. People say that God hates this, God hates that. Well, I tell you what, you may believe in a God with a little g that believes in murder, mayhem, ritual sacrifice, and slaughter. Well, God the one true God, all capital letters, is a man of love, a figment of inner peace, at love and tranquility. The Buddhist community, oddly enough, are the ones that are closest to this, because their God doesn't require sacrifice or anything like that. But as for the rest of us, we need to understand that things are difficult. Things are difficult everywhere because people killing in the name of a god or jihad or whatever they want to call it, but they don't understand it. I've been off topic for a few minutes now, and I apologize for that, but I think it's an important topic too. We need to stop this killing. We need to stop all this nonsense, because all we're doing is hurting our friends, hurting our family. We're destroying the nation. We're destroying the world. We can't just cause war and expect that nothing bad will happen. We've been killing each other for the longest time. The very first murder ever, according to the Bible, was when Cain slew Abel out of envy. Well, Cain killed his younger brother because he was envious. And I think that also transcends through the nations, that we don't like when other people get the attention we want. We're trying to say, be careful, be defended, and by all means, train yourselves.